We are back for another episode of the Free PMS Ladies Podcast Show. Ooh, girls.
Yeah, I know, right?
Today. Okay, love it.
You are so funny.
Let's just get straight into it. So first and foremost, we have been experiencing a heat wave. Now, for those of you who are listening who are in hotter climates, for us in the UK, we are used to holding our umbrellas. That is what we're used to. We are used to sunshine when we get into our own home and put the light on. That is sunshine for us. So
if we can afford it,
you know,
Boy.
we are just grateful when we get to 20 degrees, 18 degrees is even like, whoa, you know, get some bikini out on Oxford Street.
You know?
Honestly, last week, it was a muggy, anything up to 30 to even 35 degrees. Let me tell you something, guys. When you're breathing in hot air, when you're suffocating, but you're
Can't even breathe.
like, yeah, it was just, guys, I was looking around like, is not anybody else, why is everybody else on the street and they're not dying yet? They're not jumping on the street and dying. Like, guys, I was holding my breath, like my throat, like, and I went to run back into my own home and close the door. It was just too much.
You're even lucky you can run to your own home. My home's at the west.
Like, yeah, my house is
I need to get out here. Honestly, because there was no air whatsoever. And then you're looking at the fan and you're just like, why are we all breathing the same air?
Yeah.
It was nothing. You can't cook, you can't do anything. Even the TVs and stuff, like I wanted to just turn them off because I'm like, they're just bringing on heat to my home, you know, like turn them off. But obviously you turn them off, then you've got the kids all over you. So I was like, you know, just leave it, you know, compromise. But I think the problem with Britain is that unlike other countries who have hot weather, we don't get the nice breeze with it. Yeah. There was no air with that at all, because you could go outside just as much as I say you go outside and it feels a little bit better than indoors, but there wasn't that nice fresh air that you could just open your armpit to and just go, yes, Jesus, you know, sort of thing. So that's the only problem with that. So that honestly, we can take 2 days of it, but bloody 3-4 days, I was like, Jesus, what are you doing to us? We're not used to this.
And then to make it worse, to add salt to injury, you're there with your mask. You know, you're sweating uncontrollably. You're there with your mask. And it's not even, you don't even need water because the sweat from your brow will just be seeping into your mouth. Jesus. Right.
Yes.
Honestly.
I don't know about you, sir, but I walked into the supermarket and I saw a couple of people just bypassing the mask, honestly, just bypassing it, and I couldn't blame them. You know, I wasn't comfortable with it, but I couldn't blame them, you know. And a lot of people was just dibble dabbling in the fridge sections. Do you know what I mean? Just wandering up and down. Oh my Lord.
So thankfully, thank God, you know, the rain started coming a couple of days ago. Now look here. It helped a bit. I was able to sleep for the first time, and I could open my window without every fly's family not coming into my home. So, you know, I was so thankful. And even when it, you know, even after that, the next day when it rained, guys, I wanted to go out in the rain and go, take me dancing naked in the rain. I wanted to dance out there naked, but, you know, I couldn't. No, I just, my own home.
Who said you couldn't? Who said you couldn't? You just be sectioned, but you'd be fine. You could still do it.
You're right. But, oh my God. So, yes, thankfully, I mean, it's been raining and I'm like, thank you, Jesus.
We needed it.
It's still a bit hot. So we're still like in the 25 region. You know, it's a bit muggy, really. But please, God, let it continue to come down so that we can at least get on and do things in peace. Because
25 degrees is enough for us, Lord. 25, 27 even is like, oh, wow, I'm on holiday here. But anything above that, I'm like, please, England's not built for that. I'm sorry, we're not. We are not built for that.
Honestly. And it just, you know, you find that when you're just that hot, especially if you're working at home or you know, you've got the kids running around and they're climbing over you, on you like you're, you know, jungle gym. You just want to be left alone. Your phone rings and you're like, what? Like, guys, New Year Nick knows. I was like, what? Because I was just hot. And but guys, my weave, my everything was sweating. I just thought, I can't take this. I wanted to jump out my own skin, like. And then I thought,
did you guys do the whole shower thing? Get into the shower. I would get into the shower and I'd be like, oh yeah, it feels nice. It feels nice. I don't want to get out. So you finally get out and you're even hotter. You're even like sweating even more hot.
Yeah.
Like I have to be getting changed in front of the cream. I have to lift my titties up to get dry. You know, everything is cleaning. I'm just like, Lord, I am not in the age of menopause, but I can see what that is coming to.
Hey.
My thighs, I had to open my thighs up and be like, come on, let's
Oh my God.
I ain't even kidding, like, you know, it is hot. You can't even start your moisturizing session until you know, the fan has got you a little bit.
No, I didn't use moisturizer. When I used that, I was sweating even more. Sorry, sweating along with this moisturizer. I ain't got time for that, man.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Snoop, for that very
It's all right.
Okay, on to a much more lighter and better news. Kamala Harris has been selected as Joe Biden's running mate, first Black woman.
Yeah.
From I think her dad's Jamaican and her mum's of Asian descent. So you know, I'm happy. You know, for me, anybody. It could be Mr. Blobby. It could be anybody against Trump. You know, I'd be happy. You know, but, you know, I like the fact that Joe Biden's made that choice as a woman. She's a woman of color. Hopefully, they get into office. More, you know, more things will hopefully, fingers crossed, will improve for people of color. And obviously, it's a tall order, you know, but you know, and the fight has been going on for a long time, and may it continue to go on until we get what
we win.
Yeah, we get what we're supposed to get, the treatment that we're supposed to be treated. We're treated as equals. So I'm really, really happy about the news. Obviously, Trump has wasted no time in trying to discredit her. And, you know, as usual, contradicting himself and stuff. But hey, you know, this is not a show about politics. We're not going to go too much into that. But we obviously want to acknowledge a great accomplishment.
Yep.
Okay, now, again, on to more lighter news. We're going to hand over to Snoop, who's going to tell us something about what's going on in the entertainment world. What's going on?
Well, the heat and the lockdown combined is definitely getting people a little frisky. So all I don't know how.
Like, oh my God, I'm like, get away from me! Touch me!
All I can see is like baby news. So let's start off with some good baby news. So first and foremost, Chrissy Teigen's John Lennon's missus is having their third baby. She just announced that, popped that out just yesterday or so. Yeah. Nice. Ed Sheeran's expecting his first baby.
Really?
With his sponsor. Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought so too. And the one that really shocked me, baby news, was what's his name? Gucci Mane? I don't know his missus' name.
Keisha.
Yeah. So she's expecting as well. So big up to all those, you know, lockdown babies that been popping through.
Yeah. It's lockdown babies, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of lockdown babies.
Clearly their parents were making sure they were staying active and busy during that time. You know, they put that
the whole time.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Some other things. I can't believe that these people are still bouncing. You know, what's his name? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are still trying to settle. So apparently they've moved to another location.
Oh,
I think they were in. So I think they've moved to Beverly Hills now. They're trying to get a place down there. I'm just like, how many times are y'all gonna keep moving? Can y'all just like keep still or come back? Do you know what I mean? Because I think there was a time when I think they were renting. What's his name? What's that? What's his name? That movie producer, Tyler, is it Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry. Yeah.
Yes, Tyler Perry. Yes. A big ass mansion. I was like, boy, it's good to have good friends on the top, isn't it? Like big ass mansion,
always.
you know, on a loan, no bills, no nothing, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But so they've been cushed up there for a bit, you know. So now they're moving to another location. So, but for me, it's just I'm passionate about them because I just want to see them do well. If you understand what I mean, like I know everyone right now, especially UK, is kind of dogging them a little bit. Every report I see of them is quite negative, so I'm just like, I just want you guys to win and just be settled and just be happy and just be like, yeah, we made the right decision. Do you know what I mean? So I still got my fingers crossed for them. So, but either way, if you can't do it there, please come back. We'll take you back.
Exactly.
No problem.
Yeah, but it's hard for them to compare. Like, how are you going to compare Palace to anyone's mansion? Do you know what I mean?
That's
Just
true.
saying.
That's true. That's true.
But I'll take my freedom over any palace.
Exactly. But that's rich people's problem. So you know.
Yes. On other topics, that's quite random coming through. Khloe Kardashian.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know I brought this up with you guys. Yes. So Khloe Kardashian is reportedly going back with her baby daddy Titan.
Tristan.
So, sorry?
Tristan Thomas.
Whatever. Yeah, so apparently going back together with him. Now, y'all know we're all about unity and, you know, obviously they've got kids. So it could, you know, you would ideally you would be like, yeah, give it a try, you know, happy family unit, da 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 da. But in this case, with all the mess that happened with that drama, so I'm like, girl, you shouldn't even be going there. Girl, because you're doing so much better. Do you know what I mean? Without this situation, do you know, I just feel like, what is it? But she rightfully sent a message or posted a message on Instagram saying, not a secret, just not your business. And I thought, girlfriend, you nailed it on the head. Ain't my business and I don't care. You know
okay then.
Whatever you're doing with yourself, you know, but don't come posting it out there and crying if shit goes south. That's the only thing I'm gonna say to her. Because you know, the last time, you know, my Instagram was blowing up and my, you know, stuff was blowing up with her with, oh, I can't believe that happened. No, girl. It's none of my business. Keep it to yourself there as well. So,
since it's none of my business, don't have a reality TV show because it's our business. I personally don't care. Whoever you want to be with, you want to be with. But now I've lost some respect for her because this guy's publicly embarrassed you so many times, and you're just gonna he's not gonna change. So I'll be waiting for the podcast when we say she split up with him. I'll be like, you know what? No, you want to be doormat, continue to be doormat. I get what you're saying. They've got kids, but you're not going to let someone disrespect you. This guy could go around and give you an STD. Is that what you want? He doesn't mind doing it.
But I think it's the kind of things that sorry. It's the kind of things that girls kind of want. Like when you have a baby with a man, you want siblings to be of the same. Do you know what I mean? And any hope of that is what you kind of. And I don't know if that's that kind of situation whereby, you know, she wants a sibling for true, and therefore, you know, why not try and give it another chance? But anyway, we don't know what's going on in the background. Maybe the man has done a 360 and changed.
Yeah. Right.
And
we hope because he's going to look pretty silly if he hasn't, for sure. So yeah, we hope.
Moving on from that is, you guys seen the new Cardi B and
Megan Thee Stallion?
A little bit, but go on.
Girlfriend. First of all, people were really knocking on her a lot because she put Kylie Jenner in it. And I just thought, does it really matter who she puts in it? Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing. I wasn't too fussed about it, kind of thing. What I was more fussed about is the raunchiness of the video. I was like, damn, is this what we've come to now? Like, this is something you will see in your MTV late night. Do you know what I mean?
Back in the day, though. Back in the day. Nowadays, you see a lot more stuff.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, this is a little too much even for me, you know? Like, I was like, why even put anything to cover your nipple? And you know I'm a Cardi fan, and I love that girl. She's cute. You know, she's my girl. But I was just like, y'all should have just worn see-through clothing, you know? You know what I mean? What is the point? Because you're leaving nothing to the imagination, and you know, it's like, what is the point of it, you know? And then the song, I couldn't focus on the song because I'm so distracted by the visual. If you get what I'm saying, sort of thing like that. So I can't even tell you if I really like it or not. I'm just like, outgrossed by the video, should I say. I was like, damn, is this what sells now? Is this it? If we don't have this, back in the day, it was like it's all about lyrics, isn't it?
Yeah.
And being of that caliber, even for women rappers, like trying to, get there to the male standards kind of thing. It was more about what you're spitting, what you're looking. Now I'm thinking it seems to be more about image, what you're looking, than anything else. Do you understand what I mean, sort of thing?
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think.
I think it's a bit of a shame because they're both, especially Megan. Megan is a very talented rapper. I like Cardi as well. I think Cardi's very talented. I like both girls. But for me, I'm so distracted by the fact that they're half naked half the time, rather than what they're rapping about, what's going on with it. And I feel like, especially of their caliber, they don't need to do it. I don't know who is asking for them to be half naked. And I actually don't think anybody is. I think that's just what they want to do. And I just think, why bother? Why not just be naked? Like, that's just really how I feel. Like, I watched it on YouTube just not too long ago, and there was a girl on one of the comments that said, my mum walked into the room and I just changed the video to stop it because that'd be easier to explain than this video.
Smart girl, boy.
Yeah, I thought exactly. Yeah. It just makes me think, is that all that these girls got going on? They think that this is what they need to promote to get this thing to sell. I mean, it's just, Little Kim was Little Kim, but even Little Kim covered up more than this. Like, it's just, it was just too much. I just thought, I don't even know what the chorus is on it. I don't even know what just like you, I couldn't even follow the song properly. And you know what? It's a thumbs down for me. So,
times have changed though. That's the thing as well. We have to remember, like, the reason why they probably can't go 100% is because of whatever law's been put into place, and that's probably going to disappear very, very soon anyway. Like, Little Kim probably could have gone even further back in the day, but the law wasn't as free as it is now. My thing is that they're thinking, I think, because I've seen some of the comments, and it's kind of like, oh, feminism, oh, this is brilliant, we're free to do whatever we want. It's back in the times of like Sex and the City. A woman can sleep with as many people as she wants and not be called a hoe. Do you know what I mean? They're like, not every girl is shy. Not every girl wants to cover up. Some of us literally want to flaunt it. And it's like, we understand what you're saying, and women should be able to dress however they want or not dress at all if they want, but at the same time, not everyone wants to see that. The same way you don't want to complain about women breastfeeding, I don't want to see whatever you're doing, dancing or singing or not singing or not rapping with no clothes on. Keep that behind closed doors. There's certain things I think we just don't need to be seeing, and I think that's where they're not getting that quite correct. I'm not saying that don't be a woman and do your own thing 100%. You're a woman, you're a businesswoman, whatever, do your thing, but at the same time have a bit of class.
That makes sense. Yeah, definitely. Okay, moving on to second from the last topic. Rita Ora was in the media again. Apparently some people could not believe that she was not black. Now, I don't think Rita ever said she had a black gene in her. But this all blew up on I think it was on Twitter. Like, people saying that, oh, I thought it was black. I thought she was half black and whatever. Obviously, like, we've seen a lot of pictures of her with like braids and afros and whatever. So maybe she is a bit suggesting. And obviously, she likes more the urban look kind of thing, But there was no part of me, I don't know about you girls, that thought she was black. I was not deluded by that sort of thing. So I don't know where this come up from, and I remember reading it thinking, what y'all smoking? Like, I don't see that. But that was one.
I think it must be more American people. That's what I think, because I don't think most people in the UK have ever suspected that Rita Ora was black or had anything in her. I've seen interviews. To me, like in interviews, she's never suggested any black heritage. Like, if I remember correctly, she's got some, I think, like your Eastern European, like, in her, like family members. I don't really care for Rita Ora, so I'm not going to go and do my homework and find that for sure. But there's nothing she's ever said. There's nothing about the way she's ever looked to me that suggested to me that she's black. I actually don't really, I don't think of her, period. She's just, good.
She's just a white Albanian. That's all she is.
Exactly, yes.
Simple done. Mom and dad, both white Albanian.
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah.
Good luck to her, but I don't know who she's been blackfishing that they really thought, oh my God, is that black? Like, I don't know. Like, I find it quite funny, to be honest.
I was laughing. I was just like, "Are y'all crazy? Like, is the heat got you or something? Do you know what I mean?" Because I've never ever got that twisted. But anyway, and the last and final thing, Ellen DeGeneres, her show has come under a lot of blasts.
What do you think about it, me and Nick?
Yeah, so basically what it was,
sorry.
she got, sorry, Snoop, continue.
Sorry.
What do you
go on.
So apparently a celebrity, I think her name's Dakota something, Michelle Pfeiffer's daughter, invited her to a party, and Ellen was like, no, she never received the invite. And then they apparently saw her watching an American football game with George Michael, and then everyone started attacking her, basically saying she's not really that nice. She's also supposed to be really nice on the show. So then celebrities apparently was or people were basically given a challenge of paying $2 to say, you know, whenever they've experienced a bad thing about her. So apparently the whole media went crazy, celebrities went crazy about this, saying that basically she's not a nice person, but also there's been allegations that people on her staffing have been bullying and doing assaults and things like that. Obviously not Ellen herself, but her like her whole set basically is all messed up.
Toxic atmosphere is the title of it.
Can we just stop right there? I swear I asked you what you thought of the Rita Ora thing, and then I'm thinking,
Rita? I don't care about Rita Ora.
I thought, what party did she go to? Like,
I don't care about Rita Ora. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. That's my bad.
That's all right. That's all right.
Ellen, all sorts has been going on with Ellen in that show. All sorts. To be fair, I feel like Ellen looks quite scary. Like, and I've actually seen her in real life. Like, her face looks a bit, I don't know, looks weird.
Like a mean boss. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I had the pleasure of being in the audience of her show once. And
we did. Yes.
She seemed nice, but yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, you know, I don't think it's necessarily Ellen, you know, in terms of the show. It's more of the, you know, like the producers and the working environment. Not so much Ellen, you know, in terms of the show. I'm not talking about outside of
that. It's because she carries the name, right?
Yeah, you know, people have been saying that, you know, like it's a bad working environment. Some people have come up with sexual harassment claims and things, but obviously, I guess because she's the face of the show, it's always going to reflect badly on her. I guess in terms of her as a person, I mean, you know, I know some people have come out in defense of her. I think who is it? What's that short one?
Kevin Hart has come in.
Kevin Hart has
defense of her
coming for him and stuff like that. I'm like, sit down. You're always coming for someone. You're always trying to cancel somebody. Just shut the hell up. You know.
Oh wow.
It's his opinion. If he's had a good experience with her, who's to tell him to keep quiet? Don't get me wrong, guys. If this was me, I would keep quiet all the way because I don't want. Please don't be on my Twitter or don't be on my thingy chatting no rubbish. Do you know what I mean? But if he's had a good experience with her, then that's his experience of her. But if somebody else has had a negative experience, that's the, you know, guys, it's life. Like, does it mean that every celebrity has to be a nice person? Do you know what I mean?
No, like, definitely not.
It doesn't necessarily mean that. But I guess with Ellen, because she's always had that reputation of just being so nice, you know, they've done all funny things around her being so nice. And obviously, if that's not the case, then, you know, boy.
But who is too nice though? I think that she's a human being. Do you get what I mean? She's gonna have her moments or people that she might also dislike personally.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So I think she is a nice person, but you can't be nice all the time, and you can't be nice to every single person. Like, that's just not realistic. Especially in her field, she meets so much people. Like, not everyone she's gonna take to. Like, even some of us, we meet some people and we're like, nah, don't take to them. Like, and do you know what I mean? She's meeting hundreds and thousands of people all the time. Yeah. Like, give her some slack.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really like her, I'm not really fussed about her.
I know I've gone over my time period, but just a quick one and say, I know for baby news, it's Danny Dyer, Love Island.
Oh my God.
She's expecting her first child for boyfriend, her boyfriend Sammy. Yeah. So I just wanted to get another British one in there.
Okay. Now, guys, I know
I didn't even know she was smooching anyone.
Yeah.
Cool. I know we're supposed to go on. I just want to bring up one that I have not baby, but just another quick controversial issue. So Jay Emmanuel, who used to be the creative director of America's Next Top Model, he's come out to talk. He's really coming for Tyra. How basically he basically thinks she's a bitch. A lot of things that were happening in the background and stuff like that. Now, the thing is, I'm annoyed about it because I feel like people do it a lot just to sell books. You come up with all of this stuff. Now, at the time, you were there rocking with her.
Yeah, exactly.
At the time that she was doing certain things, those things were socially acceptable. We look at them now and it's like, oh, she said that, you know. But at the time, because I watched most of the season, at the time, I didn't think some of the things that she was saying was wrong. But now that we're in this culture of, oh my God, you can't say that. Oh my God, you can't say that. Oh my God, you said that guy's a he. That's not what he wants to, you know. He doesn't want to be put in that gender. That's not the pronoun he wants to use. He wants you to use she or no pronoun. We're in this culture where you have to be careful about everything you say. Now, back then, she wasn't, you know, like these things weren't a big issue. And now you want to come out and say, oh, this, that, and the third. So now he's upset because there's certain people, I think, that he wanted to interview or wanted to get featured in certain bits. And I think Tyra's been blocking it. Like, I think he had to do some kind of meeting or whatever with Miss J. And it was all scheduled. Next minute, Miss J cancelled. No reason why. You know, and I'm like, well, if I'll be doing the same thing, I'll be blocking you left, right, and centre. You know, you can't get off on my good name, you know. So what do you girls think about that?
Yeah, I think they should have just left it really and truly, because like you said, like they were fine before. Obviously she helped him to get to a higher platform for what he was doing, you know what I mean? Like he's a professional stylist and all of that kind of stuff, but she obviously opened him up to more clients. Obviously we don't know the ins and the outs, but my thing again is like, you know, you guys were actually probably friends as well, but now a few years later, now you want to bear all your secrets, all the things that she was doing, which you probably agreed with as well, and you probably did some stuff as well.
Exactly.
But, you know, I feel like, yeah, it is a bit out of order and bad timing as well. But yeah.
I agree. So, that's a skank thing to do.
Okay, so quickly, because we don't actually have much more time. So New Year, Nick, if you can just go tell us about TV shows and what's going on there.
Okay, so season 5 of Greenleaf has just been released. This final season as well of Greenleaf, and it only had 8 episodes, so I would say definitely try and watch it. They're only about 15 minutes per episode, and it just sums the whole entire show quite nicely, to be fair. I won't lie, like when I started season 1 I was just like, oh, the show's dead, so I left it for about a year and then came back to it during lockdown because I had nothing else to do, and caught up with it, and it has done really well. The writers have obviously worked really well on that. It has like Lynn Whitfield from like A Thin Line Between Love and Hate from back in the day as the main mother in it, and it's a really good cast. Like it shows obviously the church in the background and things like that, and it's got BB Ryan's niece in it, one of the daughters. So yeah, so that season is now finished unless they do a rehatch, but not so far. Also watched The Blacklist from season 0 from the very beginning right up to season 7.
Big show.
In like 2 or 3 weeks, and each episode about an hour. So there was no sleep, and it was like 20 or 22 episodes per season. So 5 times 7, it's about 150 episodes basically in like a week or 2. Very mad. Season 8 is still being done right now. They haven't given a release date, but it should be in the next couple of months. Like a lot of shows are coming back in the next couple of months because obviously now they've been able to film shows like you know, Girlfriends. They started filming again, so guys, just like keep an eye out type of thing. Like Real Housewives of Atlanta as well, they started filming, so they are coming back as well. So
1 second, sorry, Girlfriends, don't you mean sisters?
Sisters, that's it. I don't know why I said Girlfriends. Gosh, Girlfriends was back in the day with Tracy Ellis Ross. Sorry guys. Yeah, Sisters. Yeah, so that's coming back in a few weeks as well. They started filming that one, so a lot of shows are on its way back to us.
Nice.
In terms of films, Netflix again. It's like I work for Netflix, but I don't. So I watched this show, a film called Seriously Single. It's about these 2 South African friends. One of them just wants to get married, that she doesn't care, and it shows her journey with this guy that she meets, and then she finds out a secret about him, so I won't spoil that. And her best friend who just doesn't want to have a boyfriend, so she's just like, it's a one-night thing and that's about it, let's keep it moving. Yeah, so, and it's like a comedy, so I'll definitely give it a go. Seriously Single. And I watched Fearless, which is a kids film with the kids obviously, but you know, that's just an excuse because I actually do like, you know, the cartoons, because it also have a bit of adult humor into it as well.
Nice.
So give that one a go. And there are much more which you can find out on our Instagrams or all our Twitter feeds. I'm always uploading our stories and things like that. So just, you know, for now, Blacklist, I would say Greenleaf if you haven't already, and anything else in the meantime I'll drop on Instagram.
Nice. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of the podcast.
Oh yeah, one more. Khalees is pregnant too.
Who?
What?
Khalees.
Who?
Khalees.
Oh,
Look, send me that boy to the yard.
Khalees. Yo,
Yes.
on pregnancy watch, yo. Khalees, yeah.
I know,
Wow.
right?
Nice.
I'm saying everyone's been boosting during this time period.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for that rude interruption. I don't think it was worth it.
It's all right.
Okay, so we've come to the end of the podcast show. Obviously, catch us on Instagram, very active on Instagram. So Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, Podbean, YouTube, SoundCloud. Email us at 3pmsladies, 3pms.ladies, @gmail.com. I am your girl, Queen P.
I am Snoop.
I'm Nick.
Goodbye. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.